Hi everybody, it's Diane here with her glaring light and the dog book. And I have this picture off that calendar. If anyone's been following, I have a desk calendar, old one that I've been using. Okay, I like the Borzois running, and I found this page. Cool. So what are you gonna do with it now? I have no idea. And I know I say that all the time, but that's what these videos are all about. If you want to watch somebody that's totally knows what they're doing and just glues or whatever, go find another channel. I did think of obviously borders around. Washi tape would be an option if I can't find paper here. Nah, too frivolous, I think. It's different, isn't it? It was a border paper. That's interesting. The colors match. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Okay, I like that. Okay. There's that. Yeah, what about the top? You want another border up there? Have a long phrase would be nice. You can never find phrases, I know. Well, another one up there is okay. I don't think that. It's a little too much movement there. I know, we need like arrows, don't we? I don't have arrow washi. I was just thinking, I have pointing hands. Does that count? I have some arrow paper. That. Well, this has arrows on it. It's going the wrong direction. Yeah, I don't think that. Okay. I've got at least one more here. That might be it. Oh, that could be cool. Take different ones. Okay, let's try that. Be a good name for a dog like that, wouldn't it? Arrow. Well, I don't know. Does it matter that much? It probably does. Yeah, I have neighbors out. Now my dog is looking out the window at them. Which, as long as we're quiet, is fine, right? Oh, here comes the other one. What are you looking at? I don't know, is that one too clunky? No, don't whine at them. No. They won't let me do anything. Okay, well, generally speaking, could possibly add another one depending once they're cut. Maybe I wanted another one. Okay. And she's thinking. I don't know. What are you thinking? Well, why don't we let her pause? Unless we want to work on you want to do something on the other side. I did have two other images. I just pulled. Oh. Well, he's going in the wrong direction. Is that dumb? I don't know. Let's get rid of the top and think about that for a minute. when I was really, really little. I mean, like, you know, 0. You know, my folks had a dachshund. I don't remember her. Okay. The little one holds on to his soccer ball just in case his owner has other ideas. I don't know if I get that. Do you get that? I don't know. Okay, what if we put that down there? The picture must have been, what, a ball with a dog with a sock. Yeah, okay. But I don't know if I get the quote. Well, what should we do with this one? I guess he thinks the owner's gonna keep the ball or throw it, I guess. I don't know. If you have to think that hard about a quote, I don't think it's a very good one. Or maybe it's the person that read the quote, Diane. Yeah, you never know. That's okay, but nah. No. We can't see what you're looking at. I know. You don't really want to see it. No. It's pretty, isn't that pretty? I should make a book with that, shouldn't I? I'm finishing off 3 more books, and I was going to make that be it. I've got too many, they're not selling. You know, what am I going to do with them? I don't have a consignment shop near me or anything like that. But I keep finding paper that would make good books. Okay, unless you hit that blue right on, that's not going to look right. Which means you got to come up with something else. Well, obviously, but I mean, get off the blue. It's too scary. This will make a good book cover too. Ugh. We're going to stop this video and just make books. I can't see again. I know. There's nothing to see. It doesn't look, none of it looks right. Nope. Shouldn't be there. I have smaller stuff in the front. I don't think so. It's okay, but no, I don't like it. Well, maybe scrapbook paper is not the route to go. We need paint or magazine. That's pretty. I don't even remember that paper. Oh, I do. It's Christmas stuff. Which, yeah, I like that a lot, but I don't really know what I would do with it. You know, Diane, we're not talking about that right now. I know. Probably not. This is blue, though. It's not black. Ugh. No. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting a magazine. That's fabric. We don't want that. Whoops. All this paper almost fell off. I caught it. Stay up there. Feel the beat of Brazil. Well, something like that's not too bad. I don't think I especially like that, but maybe a travel magazine is a good choice. I just grabbed it. I didn't grab it intentionally. Nah, wrong blue. Bask in the glow of an endless summer. That would fit, wouldn't it? But I don't know, do we need a statement like that in a dog book? That's okay. That's probably the best so far. I don't really like it. You don't like anything. Yeah, you just figured that out now. Experience the feeling of limitless space. Okay. I'm going the extra mile. Our newest fleet. Well, we'll see. We have both here. Maybe one will fit better than the other. And actually, so far, I haven't really done... It's been just like about the dogs, you know what I mean? Not that type of layout. So it's a first. Wow. You know, text really wouldn't be terrible either, you know, to get off the picture stuff. If that's not working. Can you guys see I'm down here? Is it filming? Yeah. If you watched the last video, my camera just decided to stop. I have no idea why. After I was done with this segment, the screen was black. I don't know what it was doing. Other than bugging me. Wow. It's a little daring. Yikes. Dang, we're shocked. Yeah. I hope she had a swimsuit on under there. Alright, I'm going to finish this magazine off. I do have other travel magazines, as many of you know. So if I can't find anything here, I'll look through those. I should be able to come up with some sky or mountain or something to put back there. And I'll glue what I can, and then we'll come back and discuss, okay? No. Man, have some balloons. Huh? Now, is that real? I don't know. Hot air balloons over the something valley in Turkey. I guess it's real. I can't really make that out without my glasses, and I probably can't pronounce it anyway. It starts with a G. That's all you need to know. It starts with a G. Well, that's interesting. Think about it. I don't think it's great. There's a doggy. Okay, gang, that's it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here popping on during a rainstorm to give you an update. This side I think is pretty good to go. I think that's fine. I did do a narrow pen line around. I did add another arrow. Okay, this side. That was an ad. I did actually piece this square in. You can't even tell. Okay, we're going the extra mile because that blue looked yucky on that. I did not cut that very well. That is crooked. And as you can see, it's not big enough to cover, so, you know, I'm going to tape it off or paint it, you know, around it or something. The Y will show. I have to do something with that. But, okay. I thought, well, you know, maybe we could put another dog here or something. So I looked through that calendar again. The only thing I came up with was this, which, you know, it's okay. It's a little out of proportion. You know, I mean, size-wise. Can you see that? or this, if I had him more kind of like in the corner here. And I hate to cut it apart because, you know, there's pictures on the back. If I don't really want to cut it unless I know I'm using it. And that would be okay. What do you think? Better? Can you see? All right, well, let's kind of loosely cut here. And I'm not sure how much I would cut out. If you leave some of this water, would that be okay? Or do you want to really cut him out? Yeah, that's a good question. I guess I will really cut out the top of him and just take it from there. Okay. Even with that, is that it with this one? It's still kind of lacking. You know, you could paint to make this more, you know, integrated, to not look like a separate picture, but I think that's okay. I could change my mind, but I think that's all right. Well, all right, I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna sign off for the moment so you don't have to listen to thunder. I will come back. Hang on. Diane, that looks really different. Kinda is. That dog worked out really well. I like that. I thought maybe they should be chasing something. So I have a scrap of paper that has some tennis balls, a frisbee. There was a lot of space here, so I went back and got that Collie in the kayak. That sounds like a kid's book, Collie in the kayak. But it ended here. So that same paper had a fire hydrant, which I know that's a little hokey, but that's what I did. And then that phrase, the going the extra mile, it was so crooked. And like I said, I could have taped it off or painted it so you wouldn't notice. But, you know, it was kind of small anyway, and I just thought maybe I could find something better. Well, I found something better in my opinion. And then just now I added these balloons because I was thinking, you know, without those, it needs a bird or something. And I thought, oh yeah, remember? So I found that without too much trouble because I had put it back already. Okay, yay, 2 more pages. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope your day's a good one.